Velkommen tilbage.
The result is clearly not up to my expectations, guys. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got victory in mind, it's...
1 minut til Bugatas. 10 minutter til Ukona. Yeah.
Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit finish await you. This is a key stage for the general classification. I hope you're in good condition, because we've got to defend the yellow jersey. Even if defending it remains the priority, we can also consider the stage win if the baroudeurs don't get...
En af de hårdeste etaper i turen.
Hello and welcome to you all. It's a high-tension stage for the favourites, with the ascent of the Col de la Loze. Polka dot jersey contenders will also have high ambitions today, because they can score a maximum of 50 points.
Guys, it's a stage that's going to come down to pedal power, but you'll have to watch out on the downhill section. They're tricky, so you can't afford a mistake. Have a good race.
Det er altså man timer til sit kys.
The others are fed up because you're not making enough effort. They'll no doubt try and drop you. You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move.
The first climb of the day has begun, the Col de Cézy, by its northern flank. The average gradient is nothing exceptional, only 5%, but the numerous variations in the slope make it difficult to manage the ascent.
Det er vores eneste chance for at vinde tilbage på den her etape.
The Col de Cézy is classified as first category, so the first 6 riders at the top will score points towards the mountain's classification.
The mountain sprint. Here's the positions over the last climb.
An excellent climber and key support for his leaders, Sepp Kuss is also able to ride for himself and win in the mountains, as proved by his staged victories in the Critérium du Dauphiné, Tour of Spain and the Tour de France. He's a luxury teammate. He'll do his utmost to help his leader.
You should perhaps be waiting for the group behind. It will be easier if there are several of you. There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind.
The Cormet de Roseland ascent has begun for the front of the race. It's a long climb of over 20 kilometers, but with a ledge that's close to 3 kilometers when the riders reach the Roseland Lake.
For the mountain classification, you're the best placed in the breakaway.
Cormet de Roseland is a first category climb. The first one to the top scores 10 extra points towards the mountains classification. He'll then have to keep a clear head on the descent towards Beaufort because it's technically challenging. The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The first riders have reached the intermediate sprint.
The bonk. Egg is coming up for the men in front.
Jeg tænker på her på de næste etaper skal vi ikke
The gap
køre
with the
så
yellow jersey is
aggressivt.
melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish. The first rider to the top will score 10 more points towards the climber standings.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. Go, guys. You've got to keep up the rhythm to defend the yellow jersey. Here's the positions over the last climb.
Vi kan lige så godt bare køre aggressivt her på den her etape. Fordi på de næste etaper skal vi alligevel ikke køre ret aggressivt.
out for the Côte de l'Anchois descent guides. There's several hairpin bends. It's a steep slope and you're going to reach some high speeds. Be careful.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey.
The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
Gotcha. Nej, det var ikke. Nej. Det tror du ikke, jeg ikke selv på, vel?
The front of the race is now in the valley, a little less than 10 kilometers, and it will be at the foot of the Col de la Lose.
Så. Hvor det sidste bjerg, eller der er der måske det bedste.
The Col de la Lose's ascent can be broken in two. The first half
Nu kan lige så meget
is relatively easy, takes the riders to Meribel. It's on leaving the ski resort that things get more difficult, with much steeper gradients and especially a slope that's constantly changing, making it hard to adopt a steady tempo on the climb.
Der er nogle farlige kommuner, tror jeg, der er i vores dem til Gernfeldt.
The breakaway increased its lead on the yellow jersey group.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
The man in front is entering Meribel, a little less than 3
Der er en, der
kilometers,
godt
and
må
he'll
droppe.
begin the most difficult part of this climb.
Og det er Bogaccia. Hvis Bogaccia dropper, så kan jeg holde et beach party.
The stage leader is leaving Meribel, another 7 kilometers for him before reaching the summit. There's no doubt
Der er også... nej.
that the Col de la Lose carries an all-category label. The first to the top, apart from... setting himself up as a potential stage winner, will earn 20 points towards the best climber classification. Only 10 kilometres left for the head of the race.
The front of 2 kilometers from the summit.
Oh.
Only 1 kilometre more of climbing for the man at the front on the Col de la Loze. He looks well set to win in Courchevel.
His team is riding for the overall standings. The front of the race will struggle to widen the gap.
Så tager vi sgu da bare på gotcha. Han har legit uendelig energi på gotcha.
Here we go. The lead rider begins the descent towards the finish. If he doesn't make any mistakes on trajectory, victory is his. The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up. An attack. We've got to react. He's dangerous.
Jeg ved ikke, hvad der skete der. Jo, vi mistede sådan cirka halv. Okay, jeg tror, vi mistede bare lidt tid. Vi mistede meget tid. Jeg ved ikke, hvad der skete. Men det gik galt, og jeg ved ikke, hvordan.
This stage is his. He tops the standings
Oh,
and
gosh,
sees the
I
tradition. He will climb onto the podium. He will climb onto...
Oh.
The result is clearly not up to my expectations, guys. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got victory in mind, it's obvious. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit finish await you. This is a key stage for the general classification. You will have to be there on the final climb if we are to do well. I'm not too worried. I think we're able to win the stage, outdistancing the other favorites. Have a good day, guys. Come on, we're aiming for victory.
Den her spoler jeg bare lidt hurtigt. Ja, så vi kan vinde etappen og vinde den gule tilbage.
This result is clearly not up to my expectations. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got victory in mind, it's obviously a disappointment. We take the yellow jersey, and that is, of course, highly satisfying. I congratulate
you again. Let's go.
Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The profile is special. With
Mindre lille etape.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. Only one major ascent in today's schedule, the Grand Colombier. With more than 17 kilometers of climbing, GC favourites won't have the luxury of an off day that would see them saying goodbye to any chance of final victory.
Guys, it's fairly short stage, and it should resemble a hill climbing event with a fast ascent of the Grand Colombier. You're going to have to grit your teeth. Good luck.
What? Hvad? Der var troldmand ude på.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
A model teammate Daniel Oss is a major asset for his leaders, notably during the Flanders Classics, where he has played an important role on several occasions, such as in the service of Greg van Avermaet or Peter Sagan. Current holder of the world hour record, it's not surprising to see that Victor Campenaerts' list of achievements is almost exclusively made up of individual time trials. He's a puncher, at home on hilly terrain. The breakaway can't widen the gap.
Vi mister sådan 3 minutter på den her timer, så ja. Fordi det er altså ret vigtigt, at vi kan tage noget tid på barsjen.
Guys, nobody seems to want to take on the chase of the breakaway. As we're race leaders, we've got to shoulder our responsibility and set the pace in the peloton.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
First riders have reached the intermediate sprint.
The race is now entering the feed zone.
There's a big time gap with the breakaway, but it's not our concern. We are interested in the overall standings, not the stage. The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end. The ascent to the Grand Colombier has begun, a climb that could do some serious damage.
We're getting close to the Grand Colombier. Things will soon start to get serious, guys.
The last mountain. Og jeg står sammen med godt. Vi skal følge.
The lead group is 10 kilometers from the summit.
Vi har taget afstand til Fortune. Fantastisk.
Only 3 kilometers left for the man in front.
There's a charming guy.
Come on. Only 2 kilometers left for the man in front. Nothing's decided.
The yellow jersey.
And here's the red pennant for the man at the front. The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us. He tops the stand. We can say that he tops the standing.
The podium is good, but I was expecting more from you. We should have won. We retain the yellow jersey. It's today. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. It's mountainous today. It's neither high mountain nor a summit finish, but it's the sort of stage that could harbor a few surprises for the general classification. I hope you're in good condition.
Fantastisk. Ikke blevet syg.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. With the Ballon d'Alsace, the Croix des Moines, Grosse-Pierre, Fein, Schlucht, Petit Ballon and Platze Basel mountain passes, any riders starting the general classification will have plenty of opportunity to catch opponents unaware, or to push them to breaking point.
Guys, it's a fairly short stage, but it's going to be intense with plenty of small mountain passes. You're going to have to be on the alert from start to finish. Have a good stage.
The race is already onto the first slopes of the Ballon d'Alsace. More than 12 kilometers of climbing to get things going. The summit of the Ballon d'Alsace will allow 10 points to be picked up for the mountains classification.
There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind. The tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap. The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
And here we go for a little over 4 kilometers of climbing with the Col de Grosse-Pierre. 2 and 1 points will be scored at the top.
There's a big time gap with the breakaway, but it's not our concern. We are interested in the overall standings, not the stage.
A new classified climb coming up with the Col de Feigne. 1 point to be gleaned.
Mere man tilbage i feltet.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
The first riders have reached the intermediate sprint.
Now the Petit Ballon climb stands before the riders. Close to 10 kilometers on an average slope of 8%. There will be 10 mountain points to be gleaned for the first to the top for the Petit Ballon.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The men at the front are on their way down from the Petit Ballon. A little less than 10 kilometers for them, and they'll be at the foot of the Platze Vasel, the final col of the day. There will obviously be points for the mountains classification, but it's more than likely that the battle for stage victory will be the main concern when going over the top.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. Go, guys. You've got to keep up the rhythm to defend the yellow jersey.
The man at the front goes over the top. One more push, and he should win it.
best for the general classification.
Gotcha. Vi mister meget tid. Vi må ikke tabe så meget tid. Mister rigtig meget tid. Goddammit. Det er så tæt, det der. Det var når det har... Bare lige en løb her på det godt, og der kan den altså væk. Og jeg har jo ingenting. Men okay, vi mister guld.
He succeeded in a... He tops the standings.
Nej, hvad? Vi mister ikke
He
guld.
tops the standing. We can say he's in...
We really messed up this stage. We were aiming for a stage win, and we didn't even finish in the top 10. It's...
Is that okay time? Man har rigtig omhævet her i første episode. Jonas, lad du være, hvor var så syg, kom så bekymret. Fuck. Men ja, tak for smælderne. Vi kan vise på